Once upon a time, in the picturesque town of Riverton, lived a couple named Mark and Emily. Their marriage seemed like a fairy tale to everyone around them. They had been together for 10 years, and their love had withstood the test of time. However, beneath the surface of their seemingly perfect relationship, secrets began to fester. Mark worked as a successful architect, often traveling to nearby cities for projects. Emily, a talented artist, spent her days painting and managing their home. Over time, Mark's business trips became more frequent and extended. Emily, engrossed in her art and their 2 young children, didn't initially notice the subtle changes in Mark's behavior. It all started when Mark met Lily, a charming interior designer, during a project in a neighboring city. Lily was vibrant, confident, and unlike anyone Mark had ever met. Their professional relationship quickly evolved into something more personal. They shared long dinners, discussing their dreams and aspirations, filling a void that Mark hadn't even realized existed. One evening, after a particularly exhausting day, Mark found himself at Lily's apartment. Their conversation flowed effortlessly and one glass of wine led to another. As the night progressed, the lines between friendship and something deeper blurred. They kissed, and the floodgates opened. Mark was engulfed in a whirlwind of passion and guilt, but the allure of this newfound connection was too strong to resist. Back in Riverton, Emily sensed something was amiss. Mark had become distant, his eyes often wandering, and his phone, once casually left around the house, was now guarded. Emily's heart ached with the realization that something was terribly wrong. One day, while cleaning Mark's study, Emily stumbled upon a receipt for a dinner at an upscale restaurant she had never heard of. The date on the receipt matched one of Mark's supposed business trips. Her mind raced, and her heart pounded as she pieced together the fragments of her suspicions. Determined to uncover the truth, Emily decided to confront Mark. That evening, after putting the children to bed, she approached him. "Mark, we need to talk," she began, her voice trembling. "Is there something you're not telling me?" Mark's face paled, and he avoided her gaze. "What do you mean, Emily?" he replied, trying to maintain his composure. "I found this," she said, handing him the receipt. "And you've been so distant lately. I need to know if there's someone else." The silence that followed was deafening. Mark's shoulders slumped as he realized the weight of his actions. "Emily, he stammered, tears welling up in his eyes. "There is someone else. Her name is Lily. I'm so sorry." Emily's world shattered in that moment. The man she had loved and trusted for so long had betrayed her. Tears streamed down her face as she tried to process the pain. "Why, Mark? How could you do this to us, to our family?" Mark's voice broke as he confessed. "I don't know, Emily. It just happened. I never wanted to hurt you or the kids. I feel so lost." In the days that followed, Mark moved out of the house, leaving Emily to pick up the pieces of their broken life. The children, too young to understand, sensed the tension and clung to their mother for comfort. Emily immersed herself in her art, channeling her pain into her paintings. Her friends and family rallied around her, offering support and love. She sought therapy to help navigate the emotional turmoil and to rebuild her sense of self-worth. Mark, filled with regret, ended his relationship with Lily. He realized that the fleeting moments of passion were not worth the loss of his family. He started attending counseling sessions to understand his actions and to become a better person. Months passed, and while the scars of betrayal remained, Emily found strength in her resilience. She focused on her children, her art, and her journey of self-discovery. Mark, too, worked on becoming a more present and honest individual, hoping to one day earn back the trust he had shattered. Though their marriage could not be salvaged, both Emily and Mark emerged from the ordeal as stronger individuals. They co-parented their children with love and respect, determined to provide them with a stable and nurturing environment. In the end, the story of Mark and Emily was a testament to the fragility of trust and the strength of the human spirit to overcome even the deepest of wounds. Their journey was not one of fairy tales, but of real, flawed people striving to find their way in the aftermath of heartbreak.